Hey guys, now that we're coming into spring, we're obviously getting into opening season. Of course, this applies more to the northern folks than it does the southern folks because obviously a lot of southern folks don't close their swimming pools for the winter. But as far as opening your swimming pool when you're up in the north, or if you close it even in the south, um, I mean, the main thing, the biggest problem people run into is once they get their system up and running, they have trouble getting their water to clear up um, because they didn't properly treat the water the way they should have when they closed the pool. So a lot of people have an issue getting their water to clear up in the springtime, and the main issue I think or I see that people have trying to get their water cleared up, I think people one don't add enough chlorine and two don't add enough algicide. I mean, or you're not adding the right algicide. Um, if you ask me, my personal opinion, I think when you open a swimming pool, and I'm talking your typical 16 by 32 swimming pool, which you're looking, I mean, a pool that size, you're looking anywhere between 20 to 30,000 gallons of water in that pool. Um, if that's all foreign to you, I completely understand. It sounds like a different language sometimes, but essentially that's just your average size swimming pool that the majority of people have and you're going to see. Um, with that, when you open the pool, rule of thumb I always have, I use liquid chlorine to start with because when you use a granular, it tends to cloud the water up a little bit more. So obviously it's going to take longer for the pool to clear up. So I use a liquid chlorine. Um, Rule of thumb, you're probably not going to see a chlorine reading when you test the water. So if you don't have a chlorine reading and the water is clear, I add 4 gallons of liquid chlorine. If the water is cloudy, I add 8. And if the water's super green, I'm sorry, if the water is just green, I add 12 gallons, and you can go up from there if you need to, if depending on how nasty the pool is. Um, just just shock the living guts out of that pool, out of the water, because chances are the water is still cold anyway. You're not going to be swimming in it right away. Um, get it open before it warms up too much, and you'll save yourself a lot of headaches. So once you get it open, just shock the pool. And for those of you who don't know, shocking the pool just means putting inducing a large amount of chlorine at one time. So you're shocking the water essentially to life. So shock the pool, add a lot of chlorine, and also add a good high quality algicide. The algicides that you find at like Lowe's, Walmart, wherever stores like that are typically junk and they don't work very well. So go, I mean, on Amazon, go if you're local. I mean, call us, Credence Pool. I mean, we'll take care of you. But use my favorite algicide. I prefer to use an algicide called Yellow Treat. United Chemical makes it. I mean, you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on eBay. You can find it anywhere online. Um, it's a very good algicide. It has directions on the back, how much to use, all that good stuff. I mean, when you add it, just fill up a bucket full of water, add the algicide, take a brush, and stir it all together, and just dump that in the pool. Um, and the other thing most people I see don't do is once they shock the pool, then they think that's all they have to do, and they just leave it alone, let it run, and they think it's going to take care of itself. And that's a pretty huge mistake, especially when you're trying to clear a pool up. When you're trying to clear a pool up, you have to babysit it. You have to stay on top of it every single day. Let the pump run 24 hours a day. Backwash and rinse the filter every single day if you have a sand filter. If you have a cartridge filter, I would say, I mean, every couple days, pop the cartridge out, spray it down, put it back in, because you're just getting so much algae and other organic waste stuck in that filter, and it's just going to clog things up and take it longer if you're not on top of cleaning the filter. So do that, let the pump run 24/7, clean the filters religiously, make sure you have chlorine in the water, add a lot of tablets, add tablets to your skimmer, because that way you're not running a risk of your chlorinator getting clogged up or whatever the case may be. Yeah, just stay on top of it. Test it every single day. Keep adding chlorine until it clears up. Once it's clear, then you can back off of the chlorine and get it ready to swim and all of that good stuff and balance out your pH and alkalinity. But when you're trying to get the water cleared up, keep the chlorine high, add algicide, and you should be good to go. Good luck.